Hey Mystics, welcome. I'm really glad you're joining me today. So we're coming into the Winter Solstice, a moment the Earth herself pauses. You will hear a bird chirping outside right now. The longest night, a quiet turning point where the light begins its return. This isn't a time for pushing or becoming something new. It's a time for listening, resting inside the dark and trusting what's quietly forming beneath the surface. So wherever you are, take this moment for yourself. Let your shoulders soften. Let your breath slow. What you're about to hear isn't meant to change you. It's meant to remind you of what's already alive within you. Let's enter this stillness together. Allow your shoulders to soften. Your jaw to unclench. Your breath to arrive without effort. Tonight, we gather at a threshold. The winter solstice. The longest night of the year. The moment where darkness reaches its fullest expression and then quietly, without fanfare, begins to turn toward the light. This is not a moment of absence. It's a moment of fullness and a pause so deep that it carries the future within it. Across cultures, across millennia, this night has been honored as sacred. Ancient peoples watched the sky, tracking the sun's slow descent, and when it seemed to stand still, they knew the world was listening. The sun pauses, the earth holds its breath, and so do we. Bring your awareness gently inward. Feel the weight of your body resting. Supported. Held. Notice the quality of the darkness behind your closed eyes. Not empty. Not threatening. But rich, velvety, alive. This is the same darkness the earth is resting in now. The soil beneath frozen ground. Seeds wrapped in silence. Roots gathering strength where no one can see. Let yourself enter this inner winter. There is nothing to accomplish here, nothing to fix, nothing to become. Just be. The winter solstice reminds us that light is not born from force. It is born from surrender. When the world looks still, when growth seems invisible, when life appears dormant, this is when the deepest transformations are taking place. So often we fear the dark seasons of our lives. The pauses, the endings, the quiet unknowns. But tonight, the earth whispers a different truth. Darkness is not the opposite of light. It is the womb of light. Let's breathe with the turning sun. Inhale, as if you are drawing warmth from the center of the earth, a subtle ember glowing far beneath the surface. And exhale, releasing effort, expectation, and old timelines. With each breath, imagine yourself aligning with the great cosmic rhythm. The tilt of the earth, the arc of the sun, the slow, inevitable return of brightness. Nothing rushed. Nothing forced. Just trust. In the deep stillness of this moment, sense a single spark within you. Not a fully formed vision, not a list of goals either, just a feeling. A quality of being you wish to nurture in the coming cycle. Perhaps it is peace, or clarity, or courage, or gentleness with yourself. Hold it lightly. Imagine placing this seed into the dark soil of your inner world, covering it gently, trusting the timing of its emergence. The seed does not need your constant attention, it only needs your faith. Now allow yourself to reflect softly on what has completed its cycle. What beliefs have fallen away this year? What identities no longer fit? What stories are ready to be released into this long night? You do not need to analyze them, simply acknowledge them. Like fallen leaves returning to the earth, they are not wasted, they are nourishment. Offer gratitude for what carried you this far and let it rest. Somewhere beyond this moment, the sun is already beginning its return. The shift is almost imperceptible, a fraction of a second more light each day. And yet, this subtle turning changes everything. So too in your life. You may not see immediate results. You may not feel sudden clarity. But something has already shifted. The direction has changed. As we prepare to return from this sacred pause, remember, you are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to trust the unseen. The light does not rush, and neither do you need to. When you are ready, soften your breath. Gently bring movement back into your fingers and toes. Carry this stillness with you, not as heaviness, but as grounded wisdom. The long night has passed, the light is returning, and so are you. As you come back to this moment, carry the stillness with you. The winter solstice reminds us that even in the deepest dark, life is quietly reorganizing itself in our favor. You don't need to rush the light. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just trust the turning. If this moment supported you, let it ripple outward through your breath, through your choices, and your rest. Thank you for sharing this sacred pause with me. I'll meet you again as the light continues to return. Until then, be gentle with yourself.